Deputy President William Ruto had to be evacuated hurriedly, cutting short his Meet the People tour of Burma market as rowdy youth tried to disrupt his meeting. The DP had just finished talking and handed over to MPs who had followed him when a section of youth started throwing stones before they were repulsed. This as ODM leader Raila Odinga continued with his BBI popularization tours, this time meeting the clergy. NTV senior political affairs reporter Kennedy Muredi attended both meetings and came back with this report.
The gathering today at what has become a popular spot for politicians to meet the people, that is Burma market in Nairobi, was teeming with wananchi. A convoy of cars belonging to MPs who had accompanied Deputy President William Ruto, snaking through the sea of humanity, most eager to hear from the DP. Ruto spoke first before giving other politicians the opportunity to speak. But just as other politicians started speaking, stones and other crude items were hurled from the crowd, some targeting the DP. From the vantage point, I could see some projectiles thrown towards the DP, who was some meters from his official armored vehicle. But that was only for split seconds, as it was contained and repulsed by other youth in the crowd, and the meeting continued.
Relax, hapana ogopa.
But even as the calm somehow assured by the pushback on those intent on causing mayhem, the DP's security detail was uneasy with the probability of another attempt to interrupt the meeting led by William Ruto.
Hatukatai maendeleo Nairobi, lakini ile slum upgrading, affordable housing ikifanyika, usikubali wananchi wapigwa kama wanyama.
As former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko continued with his speech, the DP's security detail, aided by the General Service Unit officers in his entourage, hurriedly took DP William Ruto from the vehicle he stood on to his vehicle, where he got onto the sunroof, waving at people who had now started following him as his motorcade swiftly left the place headed to his current home. Earlier on, the DP had rallied the people to reject the Building Bridges initiative, saying it had no tangible benefit to the common man but to politicians.
Kwa ile wabunge zaidi ya 200 inaongezwa na kiti ya Prime Minister na Deputy, itasaidia mwananchi mdogo kwa njia gani aweke pesa kwa mfuko yake? Jambo la pili, wananchi wanataka kujua saa hizi county governments wanatudai shilingi bilioni 100, na hiyo ni 15%. Kama imeshindikana kulipa 15% kwa counties, hii 35% mnasema wananchi wanataka kujua itatoka wapi?
At the rally, there were youth who chanted anti-Ruto slogans as they praised the BBI. Meanwhile, at a much calmer gathering, ODM leader Raila Odinga continued selling his gospel on BBI, calling on Kenyans to endorse the document. Raila, who met the clergy at Ufungamano House, asked the church to play a critical role in educating their congregants on the benefits of the document. Raila also spoke to the raging debate of receiving money from politicians.
My view is that the church should receive the money. It is good to do so. But then don't say that this man is over-generous. Don't, because that way you're using the church to laundry, as a laundry to clean money that has been stolen from the public.
Kennedy Muredi, NTV.